Amy, and I am here to teach you all about adjectives. What are we learning about today? Adjectives. Today we're talking about adjectives. Now, what are adjectives? Do you know what are adjectives? Adjectives are words that describe a noun. Words that describe nouns are called adjectives. Now, let us take a look at this girl. The girl is a noun. Isn't she beautiful? Now, beautiful describes this noun. So, beautiful is called an adjective. Okay? Now, adjectives are words that describe nouns. Now, take a look at this leaf. The leaf is huge. Huge is describing the leaf. So, because it describes the leaf, it is called an adjective. Can you tell me another word that describes this leaf? This leaf is green. It's very green. So because it's green, the word green there describes the leaf. Therefore, green is an adjective. So let's go again. Adjectives are words that describe things. It describes nouns. We have a puppy. Look at this puppy. It is very fluffy. Now, fluffy describes the puppy. So, therefore, fluffy is an adjective. Adjectives describe nouns. Say that with me, boys and girls. Adjectives describe nouns. One more time. Adjectives describe nouns. Boys and girls, listen carefully now. Now, adjectives that compare nouns have special word form. Most adjectives that compare two things. So, let's say we have two things. We have two boys. We have two boys here. And we want to use an adjective to compare them. So, when we have adjectives that compare two things or two persons, that adjective ends with the letter ER. So, let's take a look. We have this boy. This boy is tall. We can say this boy is tall. Now we have another boy. Now look at this boy and look at this boy. We want to use the adjective tall to compare these two boys. So we say Roy, we are going to name this boy Roy, is tall, but Mark is taller. T-A-L-L-E-R. We add ER to this adjective tall to compare these two boys. Tall, taller. So when we're comparing two things, when we're comparing two persons, we add ER to the adjective to compare them. Let us take a look. We have a car. This car is fast. Now we have an airplane. The airplane is faster than the car. So it's F-A-S-T, the adjective fast. And because we're comparing the airplane and the car, we're comparing these two things. Because we're comparing two things, we say faster. We add ER to the adjective to compare. Now, take a look at this. We have the boy, and the boy is lifting some weights. So we say the boy is strong. The boy is strong. Now we have the boy's father. Look at the boy's father. If we want to use the same adjective strong to compare these two, we say the little boy is strong, but his father is stronger. Now look here, we have strong, S-T-R-O-N-G, and here we have stronger, S-T-R-O-N-G-E-R. So we add ER to the adjective because we're comparing two things or two persons. Because we are comparing two persons, this adjective ends in ER. Let us take a look at one more picture. We have the pencil. This pencil is long, isn't that so? And then we have another pencil. This pencil, when we are comparing it to this pencil, take a look at the two pencils. We have a long pencil, but then when we compare this pencil to this one here, this pencil is longer. Longer. So L-O-N-G for long and L-O-N-G-E-R. We add E-R to this adjective to compare it to the other object. So when we're comparing two things, boys and girls, when we're comparing two persons, two things, two animals, whenever we're comparing two, we use the adjective with the ER, or we add ER to the adjective to compare two things or two persons or two animals. Now you might be sitting there and you might be looking at me and listening to me, and then you might be thinking to yourself, but Miss Amy, so what happens if we have three things or more than three things? Now I have an answer for you. If we have three things, like we have three pencils here, if we have three things, then we do not add ER anymore, we add EST. We add what, children? We add EST. We add EST to the adjective when we are comparing three or more than three. Let us take a look at this example. Now here we have a pencil. This pencil is long. This pencil is longer than this pencil. And then we have another pencil. Now take a look at this pencil. This pencil is the long S pencil, because when I compare this pencil to this one and this one, therefore it is longest. So we use EST at the end of the adjective to compare the pencil to the other two. We have three objects right now. So because we are comparing this pencil to two other pencils, we use EST at the end of the adjective. Let us take a look at another picture. We have a cup of tea. Do you like to drink tea? I love tea. Tea. Now the tea can be hot. Now mother has lit the fireside. The fireside, when I compare it to my tea, the fireside is hotter. The fireside is hotter than my tea. And then Mr. Sun comes out. Mr. Sun comes out. And Mr. Sun says, "Hey, guess what? I am the hottest. I am hotter than your tea and I am hotter than the fireside. So because we compared Mr. Sun to the cup of tea and the fireside, we say Mr. Sun is the hottest. Now look at the word hottest. H-O-T-T, and what do you see at the end? E-S-T. We are comparing Mr. Sun to two other things. So, because it's more than two, we use E-S-T. Now, take a look. We have a pig. And we can say that the pig is big. This pig is big. And then we see Daisy the cow. And when we look at Daisy the cow and we look at Grumpy the pig and Daisy the cow, we notice that Daisy the cow is bigger than Grumpy the pig. So we have Grumpy the pig and Daisy the cow. And the cow Daisy is bigger when compared to the pig. Because it's two things, it's bigger. And then we have Mr. Elephant comes in. Mr. Elephant comes in. When Mr. Elephant comes in and we compare Mr. Elephant to these two, we say Mr. Elephant is the biggest. Mr. Elephant is the biggest. We are comparing the elephant to two more animals. So because it's more than two, it is three animals. Because it's more than two, then we add EST to the adjective. So when it is two, we add ER, and when it is three or more than three, we add EST. Trivia time, boys and girls. Trivia time, trivia time. When comparing two nouns, then the adjective ends in which letter? Dun, 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 dun. Which two letters? Letters E and R. And when we're comparing more than two nouns, we have many nouns, 3 nouns, 4 nouns. If we're comparing more than 2 nouns, then our adjective will end in EST. Like, for example, this dress is nice. But this dress is nicer. And then that dress is the nicest. Alright? So there you have comparing adjective for today's lesson. This is Miss Amy saying see you next time. Bye, boys and girls.